So if your door doesn't hold, like this one's not holding, and you find yourself using your foot, otherwise your leg's gonna get slammed into the door, you need a door check. Hi, I'm Danny. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm gonna review and install a door check for my 2009 Honda Civic. I purchased this on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description, but feel free as time goes by to ask me how it's holding up. Let's get started. So this is the door check. This is what I got off Amazon. It was about 13, 14 bucks. I'm not only gonna review it, I'm gonna install it, and we'll see how this works over time. To complete this job, you're gonna need a Phillips head screwdriver, a flat blade screwdriver, preferably about this size. You're gonna need a 10mm socket, a 12mm socket, and then your ratchet. So using your flat blade screwdriver, there's a little notch down here. Take your screwdriver, you wanna get it in that notch, you wanna twist it and pull up with the other hand. And then it'll pull right up. And then you gotta move backwards, because what you're doing is you're releasing this clip right here. And take your connector, there's a tab right here, push it inward, and then twist that out. And do the same thing for the window wires here. Push it down, and then rock it out, and then take your window switch and set it aside. Now using your Phillips screwdriver, you have a screw here and a screw over here, which needs to come out so we can get that panel out. There's screw one, and here's screw two. And if you notice, they're different lengths. So the longer one goes right here. Now open up the handle and you're gonna see a push pin. Just push in the middle of it with your Phillips screwdriver and it's gonna push in. Now this is a little hook tool. I got it maybe at Harbor Freight or maybe Amazon, I don't remember. Get this in here, pull it out, and then this comes right out. If you have some sort of trim tool, that'll work best. If you don't, you can use a screwdriver. You just wanna get underneath and then push it. You're just popping clips. Go to a different area. And then once you get it, you should be able to just kind of get your finger behind it and pull it off. Lift up. And that's it. So I could just leave the panel hanging right here. All I need to do here is I need to open this up just a little bit so I can reach my hand in here and pull the check out when it comes. But I did just notice my window should be up and it's down because it will give me more room. So that's what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna roll that window back up. I'm gonna hook up the window switch. My key's already on. Window's up. And let's go ahead and remove the switch one more time. Now I just need to remove the door check. I've got my ratchet with a 12mm. So there's bolt one. Now I have two right here. These are 10mm. I've got my 10mm with my ratchet. There's one. There's the second one. Now as you can see, it's loose. Now from here, we're just gonna open up this. Gonna reach in, grab it. And there it is. Here's the old one. Now here they are on the bench, side by side. This is the new one. They're exactly the same. And this is the old one, been on there for 170,000 miles. With the door checker out of the door just wants to slam towards you. So I put a bungee here to hold the door open. That's your tech tip for this video. So now remember, this has to go in like right here. So it needs to go in this way, not this way. So let's go ahead and get this in. Put my finger in here to kind of guide it. Line up those little bolt holes. That's just hand tight, and we'll get the other one. There we go, they're both in. So if you used a bungee or something to pry the door open, go ahead and remove that. Here's the bolt, and then see this hole here? There's a little bump on the back side here, and that'll go right into that. We're just gonna line it up. It's easier as if you use a socket here. Let me get you a torque spec. So I just looked up the torque spec. It's 18 foot-pounds. So that's what we're gonna torque it at. By the way, my torque wrench is an Ampuds. So I've been using this for about a year. It still works perfect. I'm just going to use my 1/4 inch ratchet to tighten the 10mm screws. So what I got was 18 foot-pounds for these, and there's no way these are 18 foot-pounds. But if you run into trouble and you actually strip these out, you can use a nut on the back side. There's plenty of room. Then as far as the 1/4 inch ones, we're just going to snug them up. That's good. That's good. Now let's get the panel back on and we're done. Let's get our wires back in through here. And then this lip up here needs to go onto this lip right here. And then push it down just like that. Just kind of line up the screw holes, make sure they're close. That's it, it's on. So let's get our screws back in. Remember, the big screw went over here. And the smaller screw went right in here. Remember that hidden clip from earlier? Just reset it and pull that pin out. Put the housing inside that hole and put the pin back in, and you're all set. So now the window switch and the mirror switch, I'm gonna hook up the mirror switch, just plug it in. The window switch connector, also plug it in. And then remember this right here, and then this clip right here. So this needs to sit down, and that goes in first. Let's line it up. And that's it. We're done. All right, so let's test it. It's pretty tight. Hopefully it'll loosen up a little bit, but it's definitely holding the door. Let's take it outside and take a look. So now when I get into the car here, it's holding. Everything's good. It's tight. Might even be a little too tight, but it's gonna actually break in. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video.